as well. When will more information be given on what rewards will be given to the leaderboard and what players it will be rewarded? So I believe there will be no information given before the drop happens. So whenever the season is ended, then we're gonna be giving, like, whenever the rewards are distributed, then we're gonna be announcing why we did that and how we did that. So it's not like gonna be whoever has this particular achievement, and we're not gonna give you some time. So what we're gonna, so the things that we think are the fair to do, we're gonna do that and then announce that once the drop is already done. Good morning. Appreciate the AMA. Thanks for attending, sir, as well. Could you speak a bit about Gen 1 crafting? Will they have a different rarities attributes to Gen 0? So yeah, the thing is, so I'm gonna just give, I believe the next question is something like that as well. So I'm gonna try to answer those stuff together. So the thing is that there are different things such as, so crafting, so first of all, so that people understand, generation 0 cannot reproduce generation 2s or 3s. Whenever, how much time you craft, all those NFTs will be Gen 1, and that's good because Gen 1s are better than Gen 2s, and the Gen 2s are better than Gen 3s, and so on, because they have limited possibilities as at the higher rarity, I mean, like how higher the generation they have. So the thing is that rarities will be whenever you craft from existing NFT from generation 0, there will be same kind of rarities like the common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. But the chances would be like if you forge the new NFT from a legendary NFT attribute, let's say, then you're gonna have like the 10% that it's gonna be legendary, like 30% it will be epic, and so on. Basically, it will be like distribution like that, and we're gonna be giving those numbers later as well. So it will be like the crafting table where you're gonna be having like these, and if you use this much resources, then you have this chance to get the legendary, this chance to get the epic, and so on. So we're gonna be giving those numbers once we get closer to the crafting. But it will be like, for example, if you have, let's say, all legendary attributes, for example, and you want to craft a new one, there will be no way that it will produce common, uncommon, or rare attributes. So basically, you will be guaranteed that it will at least have epic, so something like that. So those kind of informations will be coming as well as we get closer to the crafting stuff. Yep. So yeah, renting feature is like kind of interesting. So we have pretty much built that ourselves already, and as a, I mean, like the Rust side, like the Solana program side, and so we're actually starting to think if it actually fits all the stuff that we or the community will want. So for with this current features, you can rent the NFTs to someone for a fixed time, or for unlimited time for a fixed price, or also you will be able to just share the revenue that they generate. So like there are 4 different options, and I believe that's already great. And but I also like there are some new projects coming down who are purely focusing on the renting and providing the infrastructure for the games, so they don't lose, like they don't waste much time on the building their own NFT renting and stuff. So we are talking with them as well. So if it makes sense for us to go with them, we're gonna be going with them. But if not, we already have our own, and we're gonna be just implementing that in the game, in the back end and front end. So hopefully the renting will be after the marketplace. So something like that. And at the end of the April can be somewhat for the renting. What if we craft new NFTs that the rank change? So the thing is that there is no ranking stuff for the NFT craft. So Generation 0 NFTs can craft as much as they want, but the problem is that if you after each successful crafting, your next crafting cost will be higher. So if you craft, for example, for 100 gold right now, then next time you will require 200, or then 300, and so on. So it's at some point it won't be even worse to try, but yeah, that's how it's gonna work. I have a meeting for work in half an hour. Will this be recorded? Yes, sir. I already hit the recording button, so it's being recorded. Did we mention that eventually you will be able to separate your NFT attributes and make super NFTs? Doesn't mean if I have had a head this is epic on the one NFT and the body that is epic on another, I can combine. Yes, that's how it works. So basically, what you can do is that, so for example, you have a fishing rod. So you can split that fishing rod into 4 different attributes. So you now have 4 different NFTs, but which are the attributes, and you can sell one to another. For example, you can sell. For example, in a theory, you could just basically go and buy legendary hook, legendary reel, legendary body, and legendary float, and combine them together, and then you will have all legendary NFT, which would be really cool. So basically, at some point, you will be able to just get some NFTs who at least have some, at least one attribute which is good, and then in the future, you can split them apart and combine then afterwards to have like a better one. Like one really great one. About NFT lending, it was said in previous AMA that one of the assumptions for the cost of lending would be, for example, $1 per day per NFT. Would it be able to pay? Yeah, it is actually going to happen in DFL. So it's $1 was just for the basic idea, but everything, mainly the stuff like the renting and everything, will be happening in DFL. Also the NFT selling. So also like crafting will be also in DFL and gold. So yeah, it's not the stable coin, it will be DFL. We definitely need the mobile version as soon as possible. Yeah, actually, I wish the mobile was already here, because mobile is just like the game. On our game was like the farming mechanics would be even much more fun with the mobile. So it's like building on mobile is not that easy if you first have built for the web. But yeah, we're going for that, and we're gonna be just basically doing that for sure. As like our 2 team members are full time focused on the mobile, and they are developing some stuff for testing already. So no matter what, they are always doing the mobile stuff. So I believe we're gonna be getting there soon, later or sooner. I believe this summer can be already some testings done. Since the project has started, what would you say the most rewarding milestone you guys have achieved? Well, I believe like every single day we hit the new milestone. Like if you compare the team productiveness, it daily improves. Like we are accelerating daily. Like actually, the one thing I'm kind of afraid is the team burnout, to be honest. And I believe we're gonna be having to do some stuff on that part. So I'm not actually worried about myself, but about the team. So we're gonna figure out what the best. Maybe after play to earn, we should kind of give the time for replica. Like for last 10 months, like there have been no day offs, literally, like not a single one. So I believe there's like the one thing. So I'm really proud about that, but I believe we should kind of think about that as well in the health. But not about me. But also the thing is that one of the biggest milestones, I believe, 100,000 wallets connected. That's pretty big. And we play to earn an NFT launch. I really love the art. Like the NFTs that we just launched is really amazing, and I believe that's really one of the proudest things that we have done. Did you get an idea of renting NFT from Stepan? No, we were talking about the renting NFTs, I believe, last year as well, and even before. I believe it was like something like August or September. Then we started talking about that. People actually don't really see, and it's not really kind of obvious, but we have been the first mover at so many different places, like even renting or the NFT basic gamification or DeFi gamification. Basically, we were one of the first ones out there. But yeah, we have. It's not like the Stepan is a great game, and not the game, but a great app. But yeah, we haven't got the idea from them. Do we know when the crafting table will come? I'm not sure. Like crafting, why do we keep calling it crafting table? I'm not sure. Maybe it's something I don't know the name, but like it's a crafting house, right? What does a crafting table mean? But yeah, so crafting house, crafting object, I believe will be coming something like in a month, in a month and a half, something like that, I believe. Or maybe when the so as you guys know, there is right now the beta testing phase 2. So like the people who were the owners of Generation 3 NFTs have like the exclusive way to earn through playing DeFi land. before the crafting is introduced. So I believe that period will be somewhere like 1.5 months, 2 months, and afterwards the crafting comes. There will be like the phase 3, and then we're gonna be having public launch of the game. About DFL price, the price of DFL has dropped a lot, and community hopes that now that play to earn is starting, the price will go up. Bearing in mind that some players will start earning. No, it's not that. So DFL will be earned super with a slow amount. So like the DFL will be like the super lucky to earn, while DFL will be used to do some many stuff. For example, for crafting, for upgrading each 5 multiply levels, for boosting your NFT repairs and so on. All those stuff will be requiring DFL. So mainly DFL will be way much more used in game than printed. So it's not really much. So it won't cause any DFL inflation. It will be deflation. Plus renting and NFT marketplace and everything will be happening in DFL. So it's actually really great for play to when play to earn starts. That's super bullish for DFL actually. When crafting is enabled, can the rank of the NFTs, the ranks of NFTs change or they are fixed? So with your existing NFTs, you cannot change your ranks. So the rarities are the same always, but you can level up your levels, which are super important. Do dogs and cats do exactly the same? Yes. What is estimated price for gold token? So we're gonna be setting the pool ourselves, but like we don't really know the exact price that we're gonna set, and afterwards it doesn't really matter. But afterwards the users will be deciding what the price should be. How about replacing one part of NFT with another part with a different rarity or just for the looks? Yeah, that's actually the whenever you can split your NFT in different parts and create a new one. That's exactly what we just discussed. So crafting Gen 0 with 4 legendary pieces. So crafting a new one is a different thing, and crafting basically getting building one from already existing pieces is different thing. So let's not misput those two. So creating new NFTs from already existing attributes will produce at least. So yeah, it's not generation 1. If you use generation 0 attributes, then it's generation 0 NFT. Or just the one legendary piece is already enough to guarantee. So whenever you're creating a new NFT, it will be like per attribute. So for example, if you have a legendary hook, it will have like higher chance to get a legendary hook as well for a new NFT. So it's not like if I have a legendary hook, I'm guaranteed that I'm gonna get the legendary body as well. Can you go more in depth on how NFT upgrading mechanic will work? So upgrading is like leveling up your NFT. And whenever you're leveling, so on each level, let's say you're level 11, and then you want to turn your attribute, for example, to level 12, then you will have to pay some gold for that and wait for some time for that. So for example, like the formulas are with the constants, and it will be changing over time to balance that. But the thing is that you're gonna be, you should pay some gold as well as wait for some time before you can use that. And whenever you get that level 12, you have a slight advantage already with the earning or the energy, or depends like what you are upgrading. So yeah, basically that's how it's gonna work. Mobile version will increase the gameplay usage. Yeah, I do believe that as well. How are we going to win NFTs in game like the last article suggested, or is through minting? Are we going to win NFTs? So yeah, NFTs. So win the NFTs in game will be like there will be like 0.001% chance that you might get dropped NFT if you play the game. So like there will be like maybe several NFTs dropped per week. So that's how it's gonna work. You won't have to do anything specific for that. Do you think we will be able to rent bundles for a discount price? Oh, that's actually a good idea. So we haven't thought about that. But yeah, maybe you just kind of create a bundle like with all the 8 different NFTs at the same place. And let's say you take this all and you just gonna, so I believe you're gonna be able to group the different NFTs and set the price for that. So I believe the answer is yes. Let me continue. When is DFL going to get off the tool if France wants to its own LP? So I believe we already have that ready, to be honest. The problem is that it should be implemented in the game, right? And the game developers are kind of fully focused on the play to earn. The thing that we can do is that we can actually just add the functionality, LP functionality on our website, and I believe that can be the case as well. So like the Tulip and the Francium will not be able. So I believe like we may be even go for that for the first week of the April. Like, but we actually have everything ready on technical side. But I do believe as well that that's really important to do, and I believe we're gonna be going for that soon. Are you guys planning anything for more NFT adoption and other community buying the NFTs? Yeah, so we are actually really good touch with like different NFT communities, and we're gonna be kind of doing some activities with them as well. Like we have some NFT guilds and stuff, and I believe they will be getting on as well as soon as we have the renting and NFT management systems. Will there be a scenario in which earnings are less than repair feeding costs? So yeah, for example, let's just take a cat or for example the chicken example, right? If your chicken has like the love meter at 0, and you kind of collect the eggs from at that time, you will earn so less, but that will be the earnings will be way less than the repairs and feeding costs, right? But if you feed that to 100 and you repair those, then like for sure it will be more than earnings. I mean, like less than earnings. Workshop, yeah, I believe like workshop is kind of good name as well for the crafting, building. If we rent NFTs, can we choose the token that we want to? Yes, it will be like I'm not sure which tokens they're gonna be, but if you use the DFL or gold, there will be somewhat like benefits for that, like less fee or something like that. How do you think to implement deflationary mechanism? Yeah, that's actually like the upgrades, boosting, repairs, also crafting new ones, and also like we have like PvP coming in and everything. So I believe all those stuff are deflationary. Plus trading and everything kind of requires a fee. Renting requires a fee. So everything is actually deflationary. When can we expect the marketing go full pace? People are talking about the games doesn't even have a game yet selling. So the thing is that so as I said, like we're gonna be going for that soon, and we have some different kind of language like translated to the different stuff, these docs, and we're gonna be going for that release, I believe, at the end of this, maybe like the next week as well as the next week will be the time for that, and there are kind of different approaches to the marketing. Like there are guerrilla marketing, there are some influencer KOL marketing, YouTubers, and the articles and so on. And I believe we're gonna be going somewhat to everything at with some different amounts. So we're gonna be doing everything and just see what works the best. And I believe the referral stuff we're gonna be adding as well the next week. I mean like the next month early will be also a great thing. So if you invite the people and they get to 5 level, you're gonna be getting paid directly to the gold. And also if you get 10 people who get to a specific level, then you will be even getting the generation 0 NFT. So I believe that's gonna be really great. And we're not gonna be minting, but actually just buying from the marketplace and giving it to you. Will you have a repair animals to the same way as you repair guns? Yeah. So basically, it will be like different. Like it's not like you're gonna be needing to repair NFT like for example as a fishing rod. Basically, you take your animals to the vet, and they gonna cure the animal basically. No, the gold won't increase much. Crafting table is from Minecraft, right? People are probably used. Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. Actually, yeah, Minecraft. Yeah, that's where it is. Yeah, actually, I was wondering. It kind of seemed familiar, but like I couldn't really actually get idea why the people were calling that. I think it could be answered already, but do we know that they play in their game mode? So it's actually being built, and because of the Solana problems, we might have to somewhat centralize several activities, for example, the step hand does. For example, so whenever you do some activities, it's actually happening on the back end, and then whenever you want to claim that it's kind of transferred to your wallet afterwards, because it's really bad thing that it's not fully decentralized. But the problem is that if it was fully decentralized, Solana is failing so much. Like we were testing all those stuff right now, and like sometimes you might just your claims of the winning of the gold might fail for like 10 times consecutively, and it can be a really bad experience. So we're trying to find the best, like the backhand plus the centralized plus decentralized approach. And as soon as we find the best fit, we're gonna be going for that. So yeah, there is no exact date like 5 April or anything, but it will be like the first half of the April. Will private beta testers get NFT drop or the other rewards? Yeah, so not every private tester indeed, but some of them, like the 50 of them, will be getting the NFT drop, and then also there will be some DFL drop for those as well. Considering DeFi land will be multi-chain, is the wallet going to be multi-chain like the MetaMask? Yes. The multi-chain wallet is coming as well. Will the animals, pets in game look like similar in the NFT image? Yes. Actually, those are the 3D. It's not like 2D drawings. They're 3D. They're built in 3D. So basically, those are the same animals. For sending dogs and cats or in Dvacher, will it use energy or HP or only HP? So it will be only HP. The energy is used when you feed them. Do you have any plans to operate the NFT incineration system? Let me actually learn what this word is, because I'm not sure about that. Oh, so it's like the burning. Okay, I didn't know that. Plus one word to my grammar, I guess, lexicon. So yeah, for sure. Like the thing is that you will be able to get like as I said, like the splitting your NFTs in different attributes is actually already the burning, right? And also the thing is that you will be able to combine 3 different NFTs and get another, for example, next what it's called, next rarity. For example, if you combine 3 different NFTs that on average have like common attributes, you will create the next one, the NFT that will have on average at least the uncommon attributes. So yes, so we have also those kind of plans as well. Do you think that NFT Gen 0, the core of the P2E, is too cheap in the market? Yeah, I do believe so, but well, I'm not the one to control those. But I also not the financial advice. Do you think it needs to be made rarer, more expensive? I'm not actually no. So the answer is no. So the market gonna determine if it needs to be done that way. So there is nothing that should be done on our side to manipulate the price. I know you're making avatar. Would you be able to prefer female version? I prefer female. Yeah. So basically, you will be able to choose the avatars. So it will be, I believe, like the NFTs in the future as well, like the characters, and you will be able to buy the one that you wish, I believe. Can we breed animals? So yeah, that will be coming as well, I believe, after the crafting. So yes. Will there be a way to upgrade tiers, like upgrading an epic? No. So as I said, like if you combine different amount of NFTs and burn those, and then one comes out, yes, but otherwise no. Just from a single NFT, you won't be able to upgrade the rarity, but you'll be able to upgrade the level. In grade 2 NFT attributes level, is an uncommon level 30 equivalent to the legendary level 30? Yes. So levels are the main part. The thing is that in some formulas, the rarity of your NFTs also take part. For example, if you have a legendary, you might have some slight advantages over the earnings or game mechanics and so on. But mainly the levels are the one who determines some stuff. And the thing is that the whole point of legendary is that you have a better starting point, as well as you have so much higher cap that you can improve your NFT and improve your earnings and so on. So mainly those level 30s are equal. Any predictions on how many will play the game in 1 year? Well, it's kind of super hard to forecast because it's like depends on the crypto situation, what is the market situation, what is Solana going to. Also, we're going to other chains, but it's like super hard to claim some numbers. But I hope that at least we're gonna be having at the end of this year, we're gonna be having hundreds of thousands, 100K users active. So yeah, that's the goal. We're currently at the daily active users 5K, so not really like the impossible thing to do indeed. So about the renting out NFTs, what security measures will be put in place to make sure that players won't be tricked, scammed into renting out NFTs? The thing is gonna be that it's gonna be in-game. So you will be able to rent the NFTs from our game. So if you go to another website or another game and you get scammed, that's like really, really bad, because like there's nothing we can do about that. But as it's not just the website, but it's actually gonna be in our game, then like it will be super hard to basically get scammed, because it will be in our game. And in our game, there will be no way that you will be get scammed, because like if someone kind of offers you, I'm gonna pay 2 Solana for this, then they will first need to pay those 2 Solanas before you rent your NFTs to them. So it will be pretty safe. Default seeds will turn NFTs for P2E, or will it be all burned? No, seeds will be there, but they won't have any use case. So basically, it will be like just an NFT. Will profit from fee which is generated from DeFi tools in DeFi and such as a swap fee will become reward for playing game? Yes. So the end goal for the summer as well is to have the DAO set up. So the holders and the stakers will be the DAO governors. So the people will be able to kind of govern all the fund that we get from the fees, or that we get from the NFT marketplace rentings, or like basically everything that we get. You will be able to govern the protocol and just say what we're gonna do with those. Like, should we sweep the floor? Should we hire some new people? Should we basically have a new, for example, I don't know, new NFTs coming out? Like basically, you will be able to govern the game. Do you plan to use the royalties marketplace fees? Yes. So mainly it will be used for the burning DFL is a really bad idea, but some of them will be burning. So if it was going to fully for burning, that's a really bad idea, because if you can't find the better thing to do with DFL than burn it, I believe that's bad. But I believe we're gonna be using that for the staking redistribution, as well as the in-game rewards for that. So you are saying that my NFT might break if I play too much? Sounds risky. No, it won't be able to break. So there will be no chance. So it might get just to 0 HP, which will just give you 0 rewards before you repair that. So it's not like it's gonna be breaking down. But also, what I was thinking actually right now is that we're gonna be maybe adding the, I believe they're gonna be happening. So we're gonna be adding the how many times you have played with this NFT counter, and after it reaches like 10,000, then it can't be repaired, let's say, and the rewards are dropped by 50%. And whenever it reaches like 20,000, let's say, the rewards is dropped to 30%, because like I believe that thing should exist. And I believe we're gonna be adding that as well, but like the number won't be really low. It will be like at least of full scale gameplay, at least of 6 months to get at that point. When will the private testers get the reward, and what is the reward? As I said, like there will be something like 50 NFTs for that, for not everyone, and other ones, some other ones will also gonna get the DFL. But that will be whenever we decide. But like it will be early April, I guess. And when we say that, it will be already distributed. So whenever we distribute that, afterwards we're gonna announce when will be the giveaways. Giveaway is going on the Twitter already, and if you haven't checked yet, just go and like and retweet the tweet, and you're gonna be getting the chance to win one of the 31 different NFTs, and yeah. So basically that's gonna work. Do you have a plan to localize the FL, and how many languages you think? So we have actually the game partially translated into 4 different languages already, but as we're adding some new features, like literally daily, it's like it needs to be retranslated again and again. And I believe once the play to earn is out, we're gonna be somewhat stabilizing the update, so not gonna be adding much stuff at that time, and we're gonna be translating that, and we want to have at least 10 different languages for the summer. How are you planning to combat the bots to maintain the integrity of DeFi, especially when the game is launched, since many P2E is populated by bots? Also, do you plan to have private insurance in case I want somebody to play for me? Yeah, so basically that's the renting, and also the thing is that the great thing about DeFi Island is that the energy system. So energy system actually prevents the bots a lot. So the thing is that bots mainly will have no advantage over you because like whenever they do some stuff, they will have a cooldown before the energy restores, the same way as you do. So they might be able to just have a several minute advantage over you. So basically that's it. Whenever the cooldown is out, they're just gonna use it instantly. That's the only difference between you and the bots. And also the thing is that we're gonna be having the really a lot small changes all the time. For example, like we're gonna be moving the UI slightly. We're gonna be changing the colors of the UI slightly, so the computer vision actually fails to recognize, and they will have to rewrite the bots. And at some point, rewriting the bots weekly won't be worth doing that because it will be just so much pain for the botters and the chatters that it will be like not really an option for them. So once again, it's impossible to say that there will be no bots. If anyone is saying that, they lie to you, and we're not gonna lie to you. And there will be some bots, but our main mission is to make life hard for them, plus make sure that the real gamers and real players have no much disadvantage over the bots, and I believe that actually solves the problem. I might miss some questions, and if so, please ignore. Only in DeFi Island can be exchanged gold to other coins. So yeah, basically that's gonna be the case, but it will be mainly DeFi Island. But I believe the pool will be set up on the Radium as well, or the Orca, but mainly it will be happening from the DeFi Island game. Can we stake gold? Not at the beginning. Starting price for gold. So we haven't decided that, but I believe it will be something like the cents. When someone rent, for example, fishing rod, do I get back it compared to the level I rented? So yeah, I believe it's gonna be in the contract. So let's say you can basically state that they should repair, and before they repair, they can't return, and they will be basically taken away from all the earning that they did. Or you can just say that I need no guarantee to get repaired, and then you're gonna repair it yourself. How will NFT assembling work? Well, you will pay some DFL and gold, and also you will burn the attribute that you got, and just combine the one NFT from those. Is there any usage of egg and milk? So yeah, for now there is no egg and milk actually. So whenever you get the egg from the chicken, it will actually instantly be translated into the gold. So there is no egg and milk currency right now. There is only gold and DFL. So yeah, because like as the game is not with not launching, P2E is not launching with all the full details, the use case of the eggs and the milks would not be that huge. So we decided not to go for those, and we just went for the gold for now. I have a question. Will this add the NFTs for bettors to have different utility with what is the utility like? So yeah, chicken lamb were not generation 0 NFTs, and that is not the reward for the testers. The reward for the testers will be coming separately. So those are just the visual ones, and also I believe those might just drop some small gift for the holders of owners of those NFTs. Basically, those are not the NFTs. It's just a visual thing that is actually stored on the back end. But who have those Lambos or who have those chicks, you might find some small gift, really small gift at some point. I believe in April as a appreciation. Small, really, but it will be small. Like don't think it will be some big. It will be like a really small amount of DFL, I believe. And there will be a separate reward for the beta testers, as I said, like some like the 50 NFTs and the DFL. Is there a limit to how many pets we can utilize at once? So yeah, you'll actually have to do like one by one, all the pets and everything basically. But you can utilize those. Basically, there is no need to do some stuff. So if you have a gold and you can feed them, and you can actually just feed 100 of them, but you will have to do them one by one. But I believe we might be adding some batching, feeding, or batching, claiming as well for them. But for now, those are just one by one. are you going to release the next generation of NFTs as well? No, we are not going to release anything, but you will be able to release yourself as a community with the crafting. So it's not like we're gonna be selling them. You will be able to just earn those. Oh, so I will be able to burn 3 epics to generate 1 legendary NFT, for example. Yeah, something like that. But it's not like there is epic and legendary NFTs, right? But the attributes. So, for example, if the average score of your NFT is like epic, then you will be able to get the 1 legendary NFT, which is like the average score of the legendary. It means like at least 2 of those will be legendary attributes. Do you think occasionally introduce limited time special events? Yes, I believe we're gonna be doing those for the summer, like the different New Year and Halloween and stuff like that as well. Plus, there will be like the double like I believe Stepan is doing a really great job with that, like double earning week or double energy week or something like that. So there might be some stuff with those campaigns. Is land sell Q2? So yeah, I believe that's gonna be staying in Q2. No need to push that for Q3, but yeah. Assuming I max out my NFT levels, will I sell it? When I sell it, will the buyer receive the NFT with levels maxed out as well? Yes. So on NFT Marketplace, I'm not sure if you have seen a sneak peek on our website, on our Medium article, but there are the levels also shown, as well as what energy it is and what HP it is as well, and basically that will be how it works. Sorry, what was this answered? Yes. So whenever you are feeding your animals, you use energy, and whenever you are sending them to the mission, then they will be getting losing HP. Do you plan to attract new users and retain existing users? Yes. I would like to know where do you use the harvester provided for beta testers. I believe I have answered this question already. Is it necessary to maintain stable? It isn't necessary to maintain a stable P2E. How do you solve this problem? I believe I answered this question as well already. And you can check the recording. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. Just kind of. Also, you'll be able to check the docs as well, like what are the burning mechanisms as well. I heard that you're selling land, but I'm curious what about the advantage of the land. So land will be like different things. Like the land will be like you're gonna be having a global map, and these global maps will be used for as a basically land, real estate, digital estate, I guess. And those stuff will be working for the advertising. You can set up your village with your own 3D assets as well, and bring your basically to be something like a metaverse experience. So yeah, we're gonna be telling more about that when we gonna get closer to that. I think P2E should be paid differently for each individual. Does the ranking system apply? Well, that's what the NFTs do. Besides visiting other farms, do you plan to make players interact with more inside the game? Yes, so the PvP should be developed somewhere at the end of the summer, in the middle of summer, I believe. And also, like what are we doing is that we want to bring the voice chat and text, not just the mailing, but actually just chatting actually in the DeFi land as well. So you can actually go and create the rooms, create the individual chats, and go that way. I believe there will be at some point, I believe AMA will be there. It's kind of really hard technically to deliver that on the web using the Unity, but I believe at some point we for sure going to be going there and delivering that. And I believe that will be something like, I believe summer is like mainly target for everything, but that's a reality. Bots don't sleep, but what you can do is that you can that's what the energies do, right? Instead of the cooldowns, you can actually use your energy the time before you sleep, and after 8 hours, whenever your energy might not be even fully restored, then can I continue the playing, right? We're taking the bots serious. I'm not sure why do you think that we're not taking the bots seriously, but we have taken the bots seriously for last decade. I believe like we have been battling with the bots for like the team experience is really big on that. Not me personally, to be honest, but like a lot of team members on the game development side and everything, they have been battling the bots for their lives, I believe, and they will have been writing the bots as well, so they know exactly like all the things that there are, all the tricks that bots know, and I believe we're gonna be battling with them really well. So if I have two NFTs with one legendary part each, I can burn those two and have one NFT with two legendary. So it's not the burning. You can actually split those NFTs into different parts and combine the part that you wish and rebuild the NFT. Can we set the automatic renting period? I mean, like from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. could be rentable because I'm sleeping. So yeah, actually that can be the case as well. I believe that's somewhat more complex, and I believe that's not gonna be coming since the beginning. But yeah, that can be the case. If you have several cats and dogs, can you send all of them at the same time? Yes. So with different transactions, yeah. So for now it's like one by one, but they can go at the same time. They can be out at the same time. But yeah, maybe we're gonna be adding some like send all your dogs to the adventure, something like that button as well when peaks. So actually that is a really fun thing that we had so many NFTs, like we had peaks and pistols as well, and people were asking like where are the peaks and where are the pistols? And the thing is that we had so many NFTs that we actually took out peaks and pistols from the drop because there were so many, and we just didn't really want to drop those as well because we're gonna be kind of coming out with those later in coming month. So I believe like the picks will be coming out the next month. And the thing is that I'm not really sure, but like I'm not really sure if there's any other project that has dropped 8 different. So we had 10, but if anyone has dropped 8 different different NFTs in one drop, with each one of them having over 100 different attributes. It's kind of crazy. Like the designers kind of went super hard. Do you think that actually they might be? It's super hard to say. It depends on the gold price and daily active users and everything. Will it be possible to craft a legendary Gen 1 NFT? Yeah. So basically, if you craft from existing legendary 1 generation 0, you will have a really good chance to get generation 1 legendary as well. What is a campfire? So yeah, campfire is for that, like the creating the rooms, everything. So we wanted to prioritize that since the beginning, and that's why we actually had the coming soon on that. But yeah, the play to earn, the staking, the LP staking, the token launch, and everything was always delaying that. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna be delivering that before summer. Yeah, I do really hope that. What do you think about the issue of token inflation when players earn? Yeah, I believe we can. I have talked about that stuff already in this art AMA, so you can just check the beginning of the AMA as well. A little earlier, we asked about the utility for testers. I wanted to clarify. Earlier, you said that everyone will receive their own remuneration depending on their contribution to testing. Is it so? So not everyone will be getting the prize. As I said, there will be like for the beta testers, it will be 50 different NFTs for top 50, I believe, like that we rank ourselves, not just by the leaderboard. And then there will be some of them will get the DFL rewards as well. So it's not like everyone is getting awarded, because if that was the case, that like there will be huge amount of the things dropped, which we would not really good for anyone. Do I get it correctly? The memory game will gone and harvester will be replaced. So memory game and the farm invaders will not be played to earn games. They might just stay for fun, but we are mainly just going for 3D games that are mainly interactable with the land itself. So those will not be played to earn games, but they might just stay for fun. And harvesting game will be also coming. So new minigame deployment is within the next week or so. The new minigame will be with the play to earn update. Will it be possible to increase the rarity of a trait? No. Oh yeah, I mean like if you so yeah, not just for one NFT, you can upgrade. It just like the leveling up. But yeah, if you combine 3 different NFTs, you're gonna be having the higher chance to get like you're gonna be having the biggest chance to get the +1 rarities, and the less chance to get +2 rarities, and so on. Can all games earn DFL, or is just cats and dogs that can come back with DFL? So I believe cats and dogs might have the more chance, like just a really slighter a really really slight advantage, but other than that, everyone will have like really small chance to get the FL as well. And also there will be really 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 small chance to get the blueprint. So blueprint is the thing that you need for crafting new NFTs. So even before crafting is out, you might get the blueprints, and I believe those will be really valuable. All these NFTs that will be released later, such as Axes, Pistols, will be considered Gen Zeros. No. So rebuild it NFTs Gen 0 or Gen 1. So if it's rebuilt by Gen 0 attributes, it's Gen 0. And split NFT is gone. No, so yeah, basically, if you split the NFT, it's gone already. But if you rebuild that, it's back again. But you are actually spending some money for that. Also, when will NFT split and rebuild be released? I believe that will be something like after the marketplace and renting is released. I suggest you fry it and share it with us. You mean duck? And the interaction with the NFTs in terms of in-game plays, as long with the play to earn, which will launch in summer. Interaction with the NFTs in terms of the in-game play. That's already being so the play to earn is being launched already. This April, if I got the question right. The interaction with the NFTs in terms of in-game play is so that's coming. That's what the play to earn is, and I believe that's in this April, the first half. Can we have sort of the fidelity card for players who rent from us? I mean, rent my NFT 10 times and you will get one user for free. Maybe because so yeah, we haven't thought about that. So some of the features might sound really simple to implement, but for example, that feature that actually Luke just gave, that's not really easy to build. So at some point there are some. So whenever we're actually building new features, we always have to prioritize some of them, and I believe this feature is not going to be prioritized anytime soon. But if we have a time for that. And if it's worth to go for that instead of just, for example, the in-game communication, the podcast, the EMA in the game or anything like that, then yes. Are the gun scopes usable? Yes. If you check the article, there is written that there is somewhat the critical damage for that, as well as it has the more scoping, more zooming infrastructure, basically more zooming option. So you will be able to hit the more far away targets as well from using the better scopes. Will NFT blueprints have limited use or eventually expire? No, it just use one time. So you use the NFT blueprint one time and it gets burned. Top 50 gift NFTs is leg. No, not the legendary. No, that it's not legend. Nowhere close legendary. There are in total like 700 legendary attributes at all, so like in total, like so there is no way. Did Erwin say P2E coming next week? No, but it will be coming in the first half of April. So rarity matters, but does the ratio inside the rarity matter too, or it's just about cosmetics? So yeah, if it's like 1 out of 52, it's like doesn't really matter. The level and rarity matter. If you look at the kind of something like just like from the perspective of the rarity as an NFT, as a PFP, then it matters indeed. But in the game, no. Chosen themselves, so I don't know if I get my reward. Renting will be similar to the. Actually, I'm actually really shy to say it, but I have not tried Avegoshi to be honest myself. But I will have to try that. And afterwards, we're gonna answer the question. I wish the team never need a cooldown or repair time and keep their legendary level all around. I wish the team never need a cooldown or repair. Oh, you mean our work? Yeah, we wish to as well. I believe like I'm not sure if you can name any other project that had no day offs. Like literally. I don't try to brag or anything, but like for last 10 month, there was literally no day offs, even on the New Year, on the Christmas, on the Valentine's Day, literally. And at some point, it's not about just dedication, but like at some point you will get burned out. Like the effectiveness will be dropping, as well as your health will get worse and worse all the time. So at some point you should need to rest. So there is nothing to be ashamed in that. But yeah, we at some point we need that. Next AMA will be in April. Yeah, I believe the next AMA is the 1st of April. Oh, next AMA is the 1st of April, so it's April's Fool. So maybe I'm gonna say a lot of lies that you guys don't even understand if it's a lie or truth. So that's a great day. I'm really happy for that. He said earlier that the 50 people that get the NFT will be chosen by the team. Yes. Can we have some kind of reward announcement for the leaderboards now? It's near the end of the month. So not today, but the next week we're gonna announce that. The leaderboard and the kind of snapshot stuff will be announced the next week. When we were still in the closed beta, distributing the passwords for access and those who were constantly participating in Discord, and the game was released for testing, the first information for everyone who was participating was the egg would become a surprise for everyone in the closed beta. Afterwards, there was never said that it's gonna be the big surprise, right? But it would be something, right? So you have a skin, plus it will drop a small reward. So it's not like everyone who had an egg would get anything, because if you were in the chicken, if you have ever clicked on the egg, you were getting the egg, basically the chicken out of that. So it's not like everyone who came in beta testing and clicked on the egg should get like thousands of DFLs, right, or thousands of dollars. So that's not gonna be fair. And the chicks were never told that will be like something big once again, but it will be small reward, just really small. Plus, it will be a skin in the game. How will the status of the memory game issue with the game? How is the status on the memory usage issue in the game? Have you looked in the other games have addressed this issue? So actually, the problem is that we are using a lot of different stuff in the game. So as you have swaps, liquidity providing, portfolio management, 4 different mini games running, plus you can trade and do all those stuff. That's what uses memory. And the problem is that the WebGL is the problem here. So the WebGL is not really great optimized tool for the web. So we have optimized this so much. I'm not really sure if there is any other game that is optimized this much, to be honest. Like we have optimized every single thing, like the fetches, textures, gameplay, the code, the finding some kind of user data algorithms and so on. So basically everything is kind of pretty much optimized. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to optimize even more, and the desktop application and mobile application will be like at least 10 times smoother. Watering rewards distributed soon. Yes, I believe over the weekend. Could you consider cooldown bonuses for beta tester NFTs? Give early folks and longer term incentive to keep playing. Could you consider cooldown bonuses for beta tester NFTs? Not really sure about that, and maybe don't really understand what it means. It's not only 6p, maybe playtime and quests. Yes. 10 top 10 close beta legendary NFTs. No. So what we did is like we got 50 seats and we were watering those into tier 1, and basically whatever the outcome will be, those will be distributed to the testers and the leaderboard leaders. So if there will be no legendary ones, then there will be no legendary ones. So it is random. So we are not manipulating the rarities ourselves. So whatever we got from the seeds, we're gonna be distributing that transparently. Will there a date set for the XP reset? That will be whenever the new P2E release will be. Top 10 plus mods plus OGs. The golden chicken. What happened to breaking the rocks? So breaking the rocks will be somewhat. So the reason why breaking rocks we did not go with that, as we added the edit mode, so you could actually reallocate your buildings and assets. The problem with that is every time whenever the rocks could basically appear, then you might have changed your layout, and then the rocks might be something like got stuck in the buildings and so on. So we got rid of because of that, but we're gonna be bringing like something like that for the users actually. But not the breaking the rocks, but like the chopping the woods and doing some mining and so on. You said private testers will get better rewards for than public beta. No, I said vice versa actually. But it depends. If you were if you were the best private tester that we rank, then yes, you're gonna be getting the better reward than the best public tester right now. But like it's just really hard to compare, because like in the beta testers, the people were doing literally nothing. Like people were just if you compare it to the activity right now in public testing, the beta testers were just clicking 2 times and never coming back. And yeah, I believe because of that, the public testers deserve more. So like that's why I said like we're gonna be measuring the activity, not just the being a leaderboard. When will the airdrop land be? No idea. When Pepe Duck UA? I'm not sure, but maybe I should ask the designers to create the Pepe Duck, but not sure. Erwin so like random. What do you mean? Can you reveal the difference between level 1 and level 100? So for example, if you compare that to the levels, let's for example the energy system, then it means that you have energy of 3 at level 1, and at level 100 you have energy of 25, which means that you can play 25 times before it reaches 0. So it means that that's a huge difference. I will be so rich. Oh. So what will be PvP games? Though the games will be literally somewhat the same. So you can compete with fishing, in shooting, in like harvester game, and the other games are coming as well. So you can completely compete in those games. Are you going to release just the Windows desktop version, right? Yes. Also, I believe the Mac will be as well. I believe like whenever we go with the Windows, somewhat the same time the Mac will be as well. But the Windows will be it's kind of easier to build on the Windows than on the Mac. Did reporting bug count is closed beta? Did reporting bug count in closed beta? It depends. Like if you just were reporting just hey Erwin, hey team, and stuff like that, it doesn't really count. But if you were reporting the real bugs that were not fixed by that time, then yes. When will it be possible to switch trades of NFTs to your own? As I said, it will be something like not splitting your NFTs and stuff will be coming after NFT marketplace and the renting system is implemented. I would definitely have become the rich. Can you reverse rent people use your NFT and split rewards? Can you reverse rent people use your NFT and split rewards? If I get the question right, yes, you can set the options like that. For example, whatever the person who rented your NFT earns, you're going to split 50-50 with the rewards. They're going to be a passive regeneration of the energy. Yeah. So actually, I believe that's not really clear in the Medium article, but the energy is restored passively. So you don't really have to do anything on the regeneration. It just actually restores over time. Can we get the land whitelist? Well, as I said, like whenever things will be getting closer, we're gonna be giving the information, because like there are so many things going right now that we can't really think much about the land sale whitelists. DeFi and anniversary giveaways. I believe so. I believe that's in the May. So maybe in the May we're gonna be doing some good giveaways. Maybe we're gonna be flying you to DeFi and team and resting, just giving you 1 week with us. Maybe. Okay, that can be cool. Health doesn't regenerate passively though. Yeah, health doesn't regenerate. The energy does, but the health needs to be restored with the price you should pay. And we have already 1 hour gone. To be honest, like I did not even know that the 1 hour just went. It went super fast. I'm not, my throat is not really kind of warmed up, to be honest. Like it just kind of went super fast. I believe whenever you're talking about the new things, it's kind of always exciting and yeah, whenever the questions are fresh, that's what I mean. It's just kind of always super fun to talk about, and yeah, I feel like it was like 20 minutes as well. And I was talking really at a high speed and high pace, and I thought it was just like uh, a week with the DeFi Island team. That doesn't sound too relaxing. Yeah, maybe we're gonna be having the holiday by the time, and you're gonna be resting with us. So yeah, we have really like the diverse team and stuff. So I believe it can be fun. Or maybe we just come and just go to the with different places. Just go on the US trip together. If I rent my NFTs, would I have to repair as it's other person uses it? So I believe you can include in your contract should the renter repair that, or you can repair it yourself. So once that is in, I believe that can be already everything will be basically managed by you, and the energy will be used. If we visit in DeFi offices, where should we be visiting exactly? So it's in Paradise Island, basically, and you can just come to the Paradise Island anytime. And if you just get over the wall, you're gonna be finding that us really easily. So yeah, just come to Paradise Island, just go over the wall, and we're gonna be there. You guys should come to the Attack on Titan Cafe in Singapore. Oh, I don't really know if there it is. Can you maybe share that afterwards? Just really, really interesting if it is how it looks like. Let's do 10,000 DFL giveaway. Well, let's do it. Say no more. Will you introduce repair healing automation via smart contract? Yeah. So it will be using the on-chain activities. What about the Oktoberfest? That's actually in the Germany, right? Uh, drinking the beer. That's in October, I guess, as the name suggests, I guess. So we can just have the meetup of DeFi in the Germany in October. That's a good idea. Let's actually do it. I'm really. Oh, it's in September. Why does it actually? There is no way that Oktoberfest in the September, right? Literally, just name says October Festival. No way. It's September. I've been following this project. Appreciate it a lot. I truly appreciate the support, guys. You're actually just it means a lot for us. Oh, so there is this Attack on Titan themed cafe. We should do a meetup there as well. We should collect there as well. Oktoberfest starts 17th of September. That's crazy. Are the German people like just did they do this for fun, or like why do they go with maybe it will be like a September fest? Hello. I mean, like, yeah, who knows? Maybe there's some specific reason. I'm gonna be googling why Oktoberfest is in September, and hopefully I'm gonna be finding some good answers on Reddit. But yes, let's see. I have never seen a more dedicated team. Appreciate that a lot, sir. Actually, I've been in Lisbon already. So the entire team was in Lisbon in the November. When there was a Solana summit going, that's really one of the best places, to be honest, where we have been, and yeah, that's really great. Like the weather, the people, the prices, and basically everything is great. Germany is great as well. I love all the countries, I believe. Sneak peek on the wolves. It's actually the wolves are not 3D. It's like the cab cardboards as well, because like we don't really want to kill some animals in DeFi land. So it will be like the cards as well. The Italy is great as well. All the sightseeings and just the people, how they talk and everything. thanks for the support, guys. Let's actually just jump in and do the giveaway. So I've been actually